Welcome to the Marvels, Mysteries and Midlanders podcast. Prepare to take a dive into all things mythical, eerie and downright strange. Stick around. You might just enjoy yourself. Delicious.
Yeah, man.
Oh, you know what? I've actually remembered that we're recording an episode of the podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I thought we were just talking, so I just need to get this up. There we go. So, Lewis, how are you? How are you doing? Other than looking like
good.
some cool garden here, I can't describe what I'm trying to say. Can you imagine what I'm saying?
Oh, is it
Can
like?
you imagine it?
Oh, is it like?
Can you imagine my imagination?
A gnome.
Not a gnome. Like someone who comes from nature and he's a defender of the people, you know?
Like a druid?
Yeah, some sort of druid man.
Druid.
Some druid man. I think you'd be good with a bow, Lewis, and you could protect the forests of Derbyshire in your current state. Get a little bow quiver, you know?
Yeah.
I think the ladies would have loved that. And how are you, Adam? I know
I'm very well.
We've just been together for about an hour now, but,
We have
but are you okay?
brothers in comfort.
Brothers in comfort. We've been taking care of each other, Lewis, while you've left us alone.
Nice.
Had to, be there for one another. Nice. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah. Very
That
nice.
sounds delightful. So, hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen, everybody. This episode is our last topical episode of the year before we have our Christmas blowout, nightmare, shit show, whatever you want to describe it as, next week. So we've got a bit of a Christmas bit of folklore for you this week, a bit of a wintertime folklore. You know, unfortunately, not as real as the Catman.
No,
Not as
I think we've peaked at the Catman.
no, your guys' interest has peaked at the Catman. But I need you to be interested, okay? Even if you don't think it's real, I need you to be interested.
I reckon no. Me and Lewis, Catman's our favourite.
Yeah, by far.
We want to see him. We want to see him crawl on all fours.
Can't they? Because his legs are jelly, aren't they?
My legs are jelly.
Your legs are jelly, mate. I can't feel a thing. Yeah, but I mean, you're putting disservice to everything else. He's not real.
Oh, no evidence. No, there's nothing there. Oh, I can't do it. I can't believe in it. Yeah.
That's you two on a weekly basis.
Show me the facts, man.
I can't if people... It's not my fault. Everyone else in the past has been, lax in getting their facts recorded. And instead, I've had to rely on hearsay, okay? An hour's worth of entertainment based around hearsay. It's difficult.
Okay.
It's the hardest thing. Christmas meltdown. All right. So, as I've started doing now in most recent episodes, I'm going to do like a little scene set at the start. No burping.
All right, no.
Mid-one this
Was
time.
that in the last one?
It was.
Did you keep it in?
I did keep it.
Oh, good.
What? Did you not listen to the episode?
All
All this work I do!
A chef never tastes his food.
With the little hand.
little,
yeah. Okay, I'll give you that. Right. So, it's winter, right?
It is.
It's winter. It's Christmas time. So, 'twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, everybody was awake, up and about, rowdy, cracking open the Baileys, panicking because you realise the presents you've bought are shit, watching A Christmas Carol and wishing for once you could skip it this year. Lots of Christmas fun. But as the night settles down, you gather round your electric heater, like me and Adam are now. Yes. Snug as a bug in a rug. Then all of a sudden, you hear a commotion. Almost as if your house is about to get purged. But upon glancing toward the window, staring directly at you, isn't the jolly red face of your boy Saint Nick. Instead, you bear witness to the skeletal, empty gaze of a horse's skull. A very Merry Christmas to you all.
Just the skull.
Well, there's more to it than that,
A floating skull.
No, it's
Is
not
it on
flex.
fire?
It's
Good lord, it's Nicolas Cage.
I just want to wish you all a very merry Christmas.
As he burns your house down.
I just want to get revenge on everyone who disliked my films. But yeah, so on today's episode, we are looking at the Welsh pagan tradition. Right, it's got various pronunciations because it's Welsh. Mm-hmm. So the one I'm giving is the most frequent one I've seen, which is Lwyd.
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 Something like that.
But it's also can be pronounced as Lwyd. Lwyd. It's also known as the Grey Mare, Grey Mane, or Grey Mary.
Well, you've got a selection of titles for this.
We do, yes. So I'm going to stick to Lwyd. But I think that overall, you'll recognise it. So you just think there's a floating skull at the door, don't you?
Yeah.
And that is kind of the interpretation I put out there. Lewis is pressing his lips with nightmarish contemplation.
Yeah,
he doesn't
skull.
know. Skull.
Excellent.
That's as real as the cat, man. So, Lwyd is seen as a Christmas and Midwinter tradition, with its pagan roots being very rich. Some celebrations choose to parade the quote-unquote mare during other holidays like Halloween and May Day. Basically, the horse will come for thee whenever. Okay?
Okay.
But mostly in Midwinter. But still.
Whenever there's a festival.
Yeah, he's there, basically. The mayor will be there. If everyone's having fun, he'll be
Party.
like...
Party time. Party time.
Party time. So what do you think I'm talking about? What the hell do you think I'm talking about?
I have no idea. Like Krampus? Is it something similar?
Not really, no.
Oh, I don't know. That's the only Christmas
really.
horror thing I know.
Like an undead horse.
An undead horse, Lewis.
Yeah.
What do you think that would have to do with Christmas? This is where Lewis just completely guesses exactly the entire thing in one.
Is it reindeer?
There is a horse's skull.
Is it in the from the stable where Jesus was born?
That's a good point, but no. It's not.
That was quite a good guess.
Somebody didn't feed Jesus his horse and now he's back and he wants blood. No. But
Where's the birthday boy?
But also remember, I mentioned the commotion coming from outside as well, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
And that wasn't just me trying to make it more dramatic. There's a reason why you hear commotion. What's it got to do with Christmas? Why is it trying to get into my house? Why or anything in general really? Why is anything happening? I don't know.
Why are we here?
Why are we here? I was hoping you two could give me the answers because it was my week off. Remember, and you meant to do some work.
Some work.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
Where's your research, guys? So yeah, so the Grey Mare is a wassailing tradition that began around 3,000 years ago. The exact origin is unknown, but we can see similarities to other traditions, such as mumming. Remember in the Halloween Traditions episode, we had that play that happened in the pub?
Oh, yeah.
And those people just coming in shouting, and Lewis was like...
There was some controversial stuff.
Somebody just got killed. Yeah. Do you remember that, Lewis?
Yeah.
He remembers it. Good.
Well done.
Good.
I remember watching the play.
It was my favourite play. But yeah, so in this, it's similar to mumming, but it's called wassailing. Many questions, not enough answers. So, wassailing, traditionally, is split into two forms. House wassailing and orchard wassailing. Now, this is a lot, guys, I know. But I've got to lay the framework to what this is.
I think I've seen this on telly.
Ooh. What?
Didn't
Marty
they
Lwyd
put a
or
lot-
just wassailing?
The wassailing. Is it where they put a piece of bread on a tree branch?
What? I was going to laugh at you, but it does sound kind of like... I kind of get what you're saying. Basically, the word... a slice of bread on a tree branch. What's he doing?
Not a slice, just a bit of bread.
Not the whole slice.
Just a whole loaf on a branch.
Just
Warburton's will get a kick out of this.
You find a nice pointy one and just stick it right through.
Oh,
I go straight through.
maximal insertion. The word wassail comes from the Anglo-Saxon phrase waeshael, which means good health. Originally, the wassail was a drink made of mulled ale, curdled cream, roasted apples, eggs, cloves, ginger, nutmeg, and sugar.
Fucking hell.
Very Christmassy indeed. A very Merry Christmas to everyone. It was served from huge bowls, often made of silver or pewter, sometimes also known as loving cups. Go on, Adam. Get the loving cups out. Go on. Go on, mate.
James, crack open the loving cups. We're fucking.
And a Merry Christmas to you all. So yeah, so whilst I get this explanation of wassailing out the way, so it roughly began during the 8th century, traditionally done on New Year's Eve and the 12th night, aka the 5th of January. But some rich people were so rich that they drank wassail on all 12 days of Christmas.
Fair play.
You know, because some people are just mad lads to the core. Mad money, mad lads, mad drinking problems.
Yes. I agree with all of those statements.
Good. Well done. The wassail drink mixture was sometimes called lamb's wool because the pulp of the roasted apples looked all frothy and a bit like lamb's wool. I'll have a nice glass of that frothy, pulpy lamb's wool.
Oh, God.
Ooh. And a very Merry Christmas to you all.
Your cat keeps looking at me from
Oh my God, yeah. My cat is currently really well hidden under the chair we've got the laptop placed on, and she's just got her eyes glaring at Adam like, who is he?
Please don't kill me.
See, Lewis isn't an animal person. Lewis is... Oh my God, she's staring at you so intently.
I feel like it's like,
I'm gonna kill you, man.
you pre-lunge.
Yeah, this is where you hear... But yeah, so... The act of wassailing would follow a roving celebration. Revelers typically visited local orchards, and fruit trees sang songs, made a complete hullabaloo, often by banging pots and pans. Hey! Ding, 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 ding. It'd be like, that's basically
No, I don't like that.
an in-house. Oh, Lewis, you got any wassailing you could do for us? Make some noise. Where's the vocals? You know what I mean? That's there we go.
That's the same noise, yeah.
What's the same noise?
I thought that was it. That was the song.
Yeah. Yes, it was. We're actually just singing in ancient Saxon there, Lewis.
Yes.
Well done for knowing it.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, I can't.
What?
Lewis's wassailing sounded like a...
For anyone who's obviously... Adam was
a little Glock.
A Glock 3000ing, you know. Enough. Pleasure with the mouth, basically, is what he was hinting.
Oral.
I don't know what you've experienced, but I don't think... yeah.
Can you imagine? Oh, go on, love. Please, it's my birthday. All right, darling. It was the fucking best I ever had. And that's the story of wassailing, everyone.
Oh my God. So the intention of the hullabaloo, the screaming, the shouting, the banging of pots and pans, the glucking, so to speak, the shoving loaves of bread onto branches, you know, all that stuff. Oh, I got the smouldering look from Lewis then. Ooh, that was a beautiful look, Lewis. He's looking good.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that. Oh, ladies, if you were in this Skype.
He's ruined it.
Oh dear.
He's ruined it.
So the intention of this was to ward off bad spirits from the orchards, whilst also pleasing the spirits of the fruit trees, in order to ensure a bountiful crop of fruit in the year ahead. Similarities can be seen in Samhain from our Halloween traditions episode, yet again. Similar celebrations were performed to ward off evil spirits, yet again, and to promote a promising local economy through the winter. So it's this wassailing is very similar to... It's yet another, let's have a good time, and hopefully next few months won't be terrible. You know? Hopefully.
Enjoy it now, because it's going to be shit soon.
I think that's what I saw on telly. They were all in an orchard and gathered round an apple tree, and they were going, "Wah, wah." And then somebody put a piece of bread on it.
I don't think that would happen. I think they bought like a sandwich from like a shop and I don't want this anymore.
Yeah.
Feed the tree.
The yeast will be good
Just
for its
fly
branches.
tips in. Don't need this anymore.
Put a tango can on the other branch, mate. Yeah, that was good. Praise the trees. Praise the trees.
Raise the trees.
Praise the trees. So one legend of how wassailing was created says that a real piece of ass, a Saxon maiden named Rowena, presented Prince Vortigern.
It sounds like someone's like erotic novel.
It's my erotic novel. It's my Christmas erotic novel.
Prince Vortigern.
Prince Vortigern unsheathed his member, and Rowena gasped with ecstasy as he approached her meaningfully.
You're not reading this, are you?
Suspiciously. No, I'm improvising on the
Wow.
spot.
You've got a flair for that, James.
Thank you. I'm going to start an OnlyFans where I read
Erotic novels.
Erotic novels, yeah. If the voice acting career doesn't work out, hopefully the perverts will enjoy it. Well, hey, but yeah. So Prince Vortigern, also known as King of the Britons, when Britain was under Saxon rule, she presented him, Rowena, with a bowl of wine while toasting him with the words "Ways hail," aka wassailing. Despite being used in Saxon language, it can be also traced back to the Old Norse term "ves hail," which translates roughly to "be in good health." But basically, if you guys aren't really following what wassailing is, it's just a big kind of celebration to keep things in good health and to promote and, just nurture some good health and celebrate each other's.
Yeah.
So I go, "Ves hail" to you. Good health. "Ves hail." "Ves hail." Mm-hmm. The good thing about having Adam back from university is that I can stroke his face as I do this and, gently say things like, "Ves hail, big boy." Oh.
Lewis is clawing as well.
Clawing at the camera. Yeah. So, please, I want to be involved. Next week, Lewis, next episode, you can be involved in all the stroking action.
Yes.
Anyway, so I've explained to you what wassailing is now.
Yeah.
And you roughly understand what it means,
Yeah.
yeah? You get it. So how does this work in relation to Marley Lwyd? Because I've just spoke about frothy apples and tasty drinks and stuff.
And a horse skull.
And a horse skull, exactly. So we've just kind of spoke about orchard wassailing, mainly.
So what about home?
Exactly. Now we're moving towards house or home wassailing. So in this version, it follows a band of merry people singing, celebrating, and going from house to house, which was the commotion I mentioned in the intro. They offer the cups of the good and white frothy stuff to the people in the house. The yeah, a nice little glass of the
Knock on my door.
knock on my door, will you? I hope you're willing to provide me some sustenance, big boy. So they knock on the door, give you some of the white stuff you're made of it, and actually, yeah, you are made of it. Anyway, so they go. I am the white stuff. No, so basically, they go from house to house, celebrating, singing, giving out this wassail, tasty drink to people. It's very similar to orchard wassailing. While wishes were given to the houses and the celebrations continued, and you can see why I said earlier it was also similar to that mumming, the pub folk play. Wassailing also developed into a form of class-based Christmas quote-unquote begging, with poorer members in the area visiting wealthier neighbours and begging for a taste from the bowl. Just give us a taste from the bowl.
Please, I need some of that white stuff.
Come here and drink the royal milk. It's all that kind of stuff. So in a way, I think it was a way for the rich people to feel good about themselves giving to the poor. But you just know there were those rich folk who were like, "I'm not having those peasants in my house. The white stuff's mine.
Filthy poor people."
And then they, knock them out, shit them into the middle of the woods and hunt them down slowly.
I'm one of those poor people.
Merry Christmas.
If anyone wants to donate any money to me, please. At Midlanders.
That's right, we've got a Patreon. There's nothing on there, but give us your money. No, we haven't got a Patreon. Not yet, anyway. So maybe this is...
But we will, don't worry.
The way I read that fan fiction, we're in for a good time. Maybe this is how all things should be celebrated now, by the way.
What?
Just
with white froth.
Chilling out with white froth, yeah. Merry Christmas, lads. Crack open the white froth. Hey!
Right, James. Merry Christmas.
Oh my god. I'm thinking more, if you stop making it filthy for 1 second. I'm saying is that basically we should all be going around to rich people's houses and getting
some of the good
getting
stuff.
some food or presents from,
I don't think the rich people are going to like that, James. There's going to be class wars.
Class warfare is what I'm all about. What are you going to do? Kill me with your BMW? Well, I've got
What are you
I've got street smarts.
What are you going to do? Buy a tank and blow me up?
That's exactly what I'm going to do. Lewis is making that is horrible. Imagine clasping your hands together, begging, but at the same time, Lewis has got his mouth like wide open,
half a tongue
hanging out like.
That's what they do, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I do. To be fair, I'd ding the doorbell, and obviously because modern times would have the camera. And have the camera doorbell. I go straight to the camera and be like,
honey, who is it? Oh, it's just those poor people. I'll soon see to them.
Yeah. And Merry Christmas to you. So yeah, that's what would happen if we do like a Christmas photo for our Instagram page. It should be the three of us going. Yeah. Please, give us that stuff. But yeah, I think that's how Christmas should be celebrated now. Most celebrations, but instead we've been turned into corporate commercial robots. Like corporations with their ties on it to 11. Grey matter, mate.
Fucking logos in the phone. Maybe one day we'll do an episode where we won't reference Peep Show.
Maybe.
I don't want that day to come.
But not today. It was a joke, Adam. It was a Christmas joke. But what the hell is Marty Lwyd?
Yes.
What
Marty
the hell?
Lwyd.
It's been like 20 minutes now, James. You haven't fucking told us.
Exactly. I'm sorry for keeping you all waiting, my lovelies, but the Welsh know how to take a tradition and make it wild. Disturbing even. Or should I say, just memorable, really. You know, it's up to you. So it starts off the same way as a house we're sailing. There's a gang of people having a good time. Gang of mad lads. Yeah, all that happening. But what's leading this posse of bad boys? It's only a bloody decorated horse skull with a long white shroud around it, though the colour of...
Wait,
Yeah.
there's a horse with a white shroud on it.
Yeah. There is.
I'm going to have to take a step outside. I cannot continue with this anymore.
This doesn't sound like it's real to me. Yeah, so basically it was a horse skull with a shroud, usually white or grey, but yeah, it has been changed different colours as well. And the horse's eyes are usually
It's not
filled.
a racist horse.
It's not a racist horse. It's not a Klansman horse or anything like that. It's a completely non-racial
Good.
tradition.
That's very good. Tell me about Mary Lloyd.
Well, I think you should see what Marty Lwyd looks like first. So give me a second. What the fuck is that? Is that like a Imagine that staring through.
Someone's put a bauble in his
Yeah,
eye.
It's a decorative horse ghost spirit thing.
Nah.
Imagine that staring through your window at your door.
It looks like he's got
I like that.
either a hazmat sort of suit on or like one of my dad's work shirts.
Dad, I need to borrow a shirt for my horse school project.
Yeah, I like it.
I like
He likes it. He likes it. He likes
Lewis
it.
is vibing with that.
Yeah. Lewis's best friends are Marty Lwyd and Catman.
Imagine them all walking into a pub together. Right, first round's on me.
Horse is like, Catman's
Catman's
like,
like-
oh!
Catman just has a rat in his mouth.
Giving a thumbs up. Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
What do you think the Catman would drink in a pub?
Just at the sippy dog bowl, probably.
Just
Some
have milk. Milk.
One glass of milk. White Russian if you had to, you know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, so it's decorated. So it's a horse's skull with a shroud, and it's decorated with various things. Brightly coloured baubles, like you said, Adam, are put into its eyes. Sometimes jewels. The head is adorned with a crown of ribbons, flowers, holly, and sometimes 2 fake ears. And the figure is usually a costume adorned by a member of the group, or just a head on a stick, like a big puppet or some guy. Literally, there are pictures out there of like the mare with a pair of human legs popping out the bottom of it.
Ugh.
Like it's yeah. Don't be disturbed. It's okay. It's just a person wearing.
Oh, it's
Wearing
just personal. I thought it was just 2 dead legs.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I don't know why that was the first one. Fucking hell.
2 severed legs dangling.
You've gone a bit far this time, Keith.
Is he ever a full-on horse skeleton?
Oh, you mean just like literally just an entire full horse skeleton?
Yeah.
Just a big horse. Somehow it's still standing.
That people like hold up.
Well, it's just various, like War Horse to play, but everyone's using it. I think it's literally just more focused on the skull.
Okay.
But you probably find there was some ambitious guy who was like, I'm going to make the entire thing out of horse bones. Merry Christmas to you all.
Christmas, you bastards.
Yeah. But no, it's a good point, Lewis. But yeah, the eyes are usually put with baubles or jewels, which I quite like. First things first, though, if you obviously get yourselves onto Google Images and have a look at more pictures of the grey mare, because there's various different interpretations of how it looks. So, the one I've sent you is just one of many. There was a thing where each town almost did their own version, which is quite cool. I think they should bring that back, Mare Wars. My horse is better than yours.
Like a Mr. Olympia, but for
skeletal horses. Yeah, I agree.
Grey mares. What would we call it?
The grey mare? Mighty Lwyd? But
no, the contest.
The contest. Marefest 2022.
Oh, I quite like that.
Marefest 2022.
Marecon.
Lewis will be there, mate.
Lewis will be guest speaker.
And
he'll just do the... and they're like...
That's exactly what would happen. That's the thing.
I'd love that.
The crowd goes wild, yeah.
We need to make that happen.
If this podcast ever somehow becomes obscenely popular, we can start a convention and call it
Marecon.
And Lewis doesn't say anything when he comes out. He just always goes.
He pauses for about 10 seconds. He just scans the crowd, and he just goes, and everyone's like,
I love you, Lewis Carter.
Everyone just starts losing the shit.
Yeah, man. And that's it. That's all we do.
Everyone goes home after that.
Goes home. That's how cults begin, ladies and gentlemen. So, for a long time, a real horse skull was used for each mare. Some traditions had the skull buried for the majority of the year and then exhumed for this particular occasion. However, as time passed and children got involved, cardboard replacements began to appear.
I don't know why. As time passed, we replaced the horse skull with children's skulls. Woohoo! That's modernity for you.
It was an asshole anyway. Yeah, so now we've had cardboard skulls, vegan and family-friendly ones as well. But personally, not necessarily a horse's skull, but a very good replica of a horse's skull would work for me.
Oh, yeah.
I like more horses living.
Eating grass and shit. Whatever they eat.
Whatever them horses eat, yeah. So the fantastic thing is that, like I said, no two mares are the same. Each community can make it into their own thing, maybe even give it own meaning, maybe even its own life. But here's a question. What would you make your mares look like? Come on, boys. What would you make it look like?
I'd have where they've got the white sheet there. I'd have that like a gold sequiny sheet. And then I'd want to sequin the whole skull as well.
Lewis has gone for a glow up of the grey mare.
Yeah. And a moustache at the end.
A moustache as
yeah,
well.
I was going to say, I was going to have one of those fake glasses and fake moustaches. I'll just put that on it.
What, the big nose? Then?
Yeah.
How would that fit on a horse's skull?
I'd make it fit.
All right, is that a threat?
I'll make it fit.
I'll make it fit.
It will fucking fit. Spent £4 on this.
So yeah, I think mine would be like I'd probably go for like some cool patterned sheet. And I'd just give it a crazy. I'd probably give it antlers, like some sort of nightmarish Hannibal.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. Now we know.
That's good. That's right.
Now we know. Now we know. And maybe even blood coming out of its eyes. Oh. Real human eyes put inside the skull's eyes.
It's not.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Real eyes with real blood and real children there. And they're all dying and everyone's a bloodbath. And everyone drinks the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, very accurate. But yeah, also anyone who's
back in the room.
He's here now. You're okay. So if anyone listening has ever been involved or made their own grey mare, do send us pictures to our email, marvels.mysteries@gmail.com. We'd love to see them. We can put them on our Instagram and tell everyone how cool you are for being involved.
Marvels, Mysteries and Midlanders.
So, other than looking like some otherworldly marching band of the equine afterlife, what do these guys do? Well, so this now we're going to explain what the hell is the point of Lwyd. What's it doing parading around the streets? And you're going to enjoy this, I think. So you may start to hear singing from outside your house, directed at your house.
What are they singing?
Well, that'll come up.
Are they singing like Darude Sandstorm? What's that I hear outside? It's Mary Lwyd. Good fortune comes our way, traveller.
Yeah, I think we're onto something there. Again. So you'd hear Darude Sandstorm coming from outside. So they're singing at your house, and the mayor and its followers are trying to gain access to your humblest abode via song.
Oh, so they're basically trying to.
They're singing to get into your house.
Inside.
They're trying to let you in the. But how?
I don't think so, sunshine.
But how would you combat this?
Although, imagine if someone was just a really good singer.
Yeah.
You think, oh, come on.
I'm to.
I didn't say you were a really good fucking singer.
Bro, I'm not as good. I don't know why I'm saying I'm not a good singer.
You meant something German there.
I'm not a good singer.
I am not a good singer.
I'm not a good singer. I haven't found my voice yet. Come on then.
Mistletoe and wine. Children sing in Christian rhymes.
The Christmas you get, you deserve. Lewis, give us a few bars as well. Spit some bars, bro.
Merry Christmas, but I think I'll miss this one.
Perfect. Yeah. So that was good. So yeah, they're singing at your house to try and get access. And how do you combat this? I'm not going to tell you how yet. How do you think you combat this?
The skull. The horse's skull you put outside. Fuck, That's a horse's skull, not singing.
No, the horse is in the crowd trying to get into your house.
God.
The horse is leading the crowd trying to get into your house. It's a siege!
Close the curtains.
That's nightmarish.
It is nightmarish.
That is social anxiety.
What's that, Lewis?
Close the curtains.
It's good. It's good, to be fair.
Just peek out.
Not tonight. Not tonight.
No.
Yeah, so, would you, throw knives at them? An illegal firearm? Maybe in most inner city areas.
I'd hose them down.
Hose them down,
I'll get the hose.
yeah.
I'm giving them the broom,
Adam, the barbarians are at the gate! So, in rural Wales, you begin. Your way of defeating Lwyd to get him to go away and not come to your house is the most intense poetry slam battle of all time.
They
You have to sing back.
Oh, I
sing
legit
back
thought
and
you
forth.
thought they were gonna. I thought they were gonna actually do poetry.
Well, there is. It is poetry. There's rhyming. There's rhymes.
Music is poetry.
The opening rhymes from the Merry Men and the Undead Horse are usually them explaining why they need entry to your home, and then it's a big back and forth.
Who determines the winner?
Well, it's a good point. And well, you'll find out.
Oh, okay.
You
sorry.
giving a reason why they shouldn't come in, and then them saying why they should, and it goes back and forth, back and forth. Why should you come in? No, you can't. Yes, you can. No, you can't. Yes, you can. And Jesus Christ, does it go back and forth just constantly?
I was gonna say, what if you really don't want to? Just fuck off, mate. Not today.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna. Should we? Let's do some. Do you want to do some?
Oh, okay.
Some singing. So I'll start, and then you do the next section. Well, here we come, innocent friends, to ask leave to sing. Open your doors. Let us come and play. It's cold here in the snow at Christmastide. Give us food, give us drink.
Our mare is very pretty. Let her come and play. Her hair is full of ribbons at Christmastide. Instead of freezing, we'll lead the merry inside to amuse us tonight. This doesn't even rhyme.
I thought, sorry about that.
Tonight is Christmastide.
So and then it's basically them saying stuff like that, and you're going, you can't come in my house because the heating's not on. And they're like, it's okay, Mary Lwyd's been dead for 10 years.
Oh, is it like some kind of... It's actually an IRL musical, isn't it?
Basically back and forth. But imagine going from each house doing this. Like, we'll try and get this one now. Let us in.
Can you imagine just they feel just completely dejected after each single household. Like,
You would.
all right, Keith, let's try.
But
the
it's
next
rude trying to be like, can we come in your house? I know it's an old
Yeah,
tradition,
yeah.
but
What if they just like can't be bothered with the back and forth and they go, yeah, come on then, come on in.
one. It's just fucking. funny.
okay then. In we go. Yeah, just come in. Listen, mate, I'm trying to finish an episode of Taskmaster, yeah?
Yeah,
like,
kettles
you
in
can
the
come
kitchen, mate.
Yeah. I'm going to sit down and watch it.
How long do they
Come in.
stay for?
Well, I will tell you exactly what happens if you
All right.
lose. So if you somehow do lose,
Well, you just lock the door and just don't. Why do we don't open?
come
the
in
door?
then. Go on. It's not open. Yes, it
Oh.
is.
What a shame. You just go to bed.
Good night.
Good night, guys.
Yeah, that's what happens. So if you somehow lose, and hey, I personally probably it would happen to me. To be fair, I'd probably lose.
No, I wouldn't lose.
All right, mate. No, I wouldn't lose. Okay, go on.
Can't do it.
How would you? How would you argue back then in song? Go on, give me your sickest diss.
I'd say.
You too, Lewis.
Hello, dear peasants. My name is Adam. Don't come in my house, or I'll.
Hello.
Give me a sec.
Hello, my name is Adam. Don't come in my house. I'm wearing a blouse.
That's all right with Adam.
Shadam. I'm gonna shadam. Pop, pop.
If you do, I'll send you to the fathoms.
Oh! Burra!
You know what?
Dickhead, man.
Go on, sing it properly then. Go on.
No, I can't do it now.
You can't do it now.
You fucking put me under pressure.
Do it.
Hello. Oh, I've got it.
Hello.
What was it?
Hello. It's like, hello, my name is Adam. Don't come into my house.
Oh, yeah. Or I'll send you to the fathoms.
There you go.
Fathom and Adam. Yeah.
Hello.
That rhymes.
Hello, my name is Adam. Don't come into my house or I'll send you to the fathoms.
And then they say,
The horse just goes, ah! You like that and you go, all right, mate, come in.
you win. Sorry.
You and mate, nice
There's
one.
no topping that.
Go on, Lewis.
Ghastly scream.
Yeah, exactly. Let's hear yours, Lewis. I want to hear your sickest defense.
Yo, my name is Lwyd.
Psyching himself up.
Stay out of my house, or you'll receive the non-stop pop of a
Hey! Oh, yes. Well done. Well done. Oh, that's good.
Any excuse.
Any excuse to get that line in there. Well done. DMX.
DMX quaking in. Been real quiet after this episode.
Well, I think he's permanently quiet, mate. 'Cause I think he may be dead now. I swear he's dead.
I swear.
I swear. When I left him, he was dead. But seriously, rest in peace, DMX. God's sake.
Or don't. I don't care.
I don't even know the guy. Okay, so if you lose, you'll have to let them into your house, but also the sinister mare. So these chaps come in, and then the horse comes in as well, and it's like looking
So
about.
they move the horse, obviously. It doesn't just
Yeah.
come in by itself.
Not-
Fucking hell.
Jesus Christ! What old magic is this?
That thing gives me the fucking ghoulies.
But yeah, I'm going to call the mare sinister for this scenario at least, because I'd find it sinister coming to my house. So yeah, you've got to let these strangers in your house, and maybe what if though, like someone got a bit excited and set it on fire? I mean, it'd look really cool, like a burning horse thing.
Whoa. In my living room. Set ablaze. Beautiful.
But you gotta admit though, it would look cool on fire.
Look at the ash go onto my nice rug carpet that is not going to get cleaned.
I'll be seeing you guys in the morning when you get to clean up my house. If there's anything left for it. But yeah, so the horse comes in, the people come in, they're all excited, they're coming to your house and they're all chilling. Once everybody's in, you are required to provide food and drink to the horsey mad lads. Yeah. And just watch as they munch down on whatever food you have
Do you know
in
what?
your house.
I reckon someone was just homeless one day and thought, do you know what?
I've got to get in.
Either they got doped up on something and just started knocking door to door. I just go let us in your house. No, go away. And then they
I'll
just started,
sing you for it.
and for some reason, they just every time they try to sleep, they just have lyrics going through their head, and they can't stop rhyming. It's a condition.
Yeah.
And they just knocked on people's doors, and they just started singing, and they couldn't stop rhyming, and they just have a horse's skull, like a little memento.
Yeah.
Let us in your house. I've got a horse's skull. Feed us and give us drink, and we'll be quiet as a mouse.
Yeah.
And then that's it. Free food, free drink, free accommodation. Boom.
If you're cold, they're cold. Let them in, basically. Yeah. So yeah, they start eating you out of house and home, which is very, very nice.
They start eating you out of house and home.
Didn't do a pause.
Yeah,
I did
yeah,
not
that's
pause
what
like
I
that.
heard,
I
that's
did
what I
not.
heard.
I did not do that.
I was like, okay.
Interesting. This is taking a turn. So imagine though, like, the only food you had in your house was like Christmas condiments from like 3 years ago.
Well, out of date stuff.
Just like old cranberry sauce and like
Yeah, but
Branston
then they'd be
pickle.
spewing all over your like, lounge and everything.
How out of date is it that it touches your lips and you go "Oh!" instantly?
That's pungent.
Dearie me.
No, I promise you it's good.
Yeah, imagine that though. I can't offer you much, but I've got this selection of sauces from the year 1985 to 1997. Oh yes, please.
Oh.
Yeah. You know that? So they're all in your house, and then the horse gambles around your house, snapping its jaws.
What, it's
Skull. Bony
It's
skull
bony
jaws.
mandible.
It's bony mandibles, yeah. The horse also attempts to steal things. It chases and frightens children, and even adults, while the quote-unquote leader makes a show of trying to restrain it. Now that's a Christmas nightmare to remember.
Can you imagine this horse's skull, right? There's children around, and the leader's doing like a little joke.
Oh dear!
Oh, he's getting a bit. Oh, easy, boy, easy. He's like, and the children are just crying their eyes out, completely traumatized, and the dude's still trying to make a joke. Like, oh, where's he going? Oh, he down, lad, down, lad. Oh my god, absolute
Can you
nightmare.
imagine, like, imagine being chased by a spectral horse while there's like various jolly men
It's
laughing at
tradition.
you. It's tradition. It's like a perfect dream, like a dream nightmare to have. Like you being chased by some spectral horse. You keep hearing laughing, and there's real intense close-ups of like men going like that. And you're like, ah! And for some reason, at the same time, the ending music to "I Believe in Father Christmas" by Greg Lake's playing. You know that dun 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 at the same time. It's
And all the while you're thinking, what the fuck was in that cranberry sauce?
what was that white frothy stuff?
What was that white frothy
Yeah.
stuff?
I want to reenact that nightmare almost.
I want to make it.
Horse going,
Let's make a film.
yeah, let's do it. We've got the budget. And whilst this is all happening, by the way, you just got to sit there awkwardly while they munch away on your food. And think of the washing up. Think of the crumbs. It's enough to make a man sick.
This is a shit tradition.
Whoa!
I'm sorry, it is.
This is
Imagine being a
folklore,
homeowner.
friend.
Imagine people being outside your door right now. Listen.
Well, electronic gate, mate. They ain't getting through.
You have 2 doors to get through.
I'm Mardy Lwyd proof, mate.
Might even be proof.
I live in a gated community.
Yes, I do, actually.
We know what side you're on.
It's who I am, mate. Leave me alone. It's who
in
I
my
am.
blood.
It's in my blood. When the group of rapscallions finally leave your house, the mayor wishes you a very happy new year and blesses your house with good fortune.
At least you get a nice blessing at the end of
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So the mayor probably sounded like this. Have a merry
Christmas.
It's a guy smoker's cuff as well.
yeah. Yeah, man. It was on fire, remember? So yeah, he's like,
Have a merry Christmas.
Just sets everything ablaze.
Happy New Year.
yeah, basically.
Burns your entire house down, then wishes you a Merry Christmas and Happy New
Yeah.
Year. Spits on the floor at the same time.
Apparently, to see the Grey Mare approaching a home, inn, or pub is to be seen already as good luck. Many owners still welcome the tradition, even though they initially have to deny her entry. It's seen as a blessing to witness the movement and to be part of the songs. She brings an air of optimism for a positive and fortuitous new year. So you're saying this dazzlingly dressed skull horse is actually looking out for me? Oh, that's nice. Any observations, fellas?
God, it's just a
She sounds a bit
massive-
masculine.
Masculine.
Yeah.
Why?
She sounds a bit. The voice.
Oh,
Yeah. It's because the horse is meant to be a mare, a lady mare.
Yeah, that's not masculine, is it?
Oh, you're saying the voice is masculine? Sorry.
Yeah.
Have a very fortuitous new year.
I don't like that
Is that
either.
better?
Yeah, it is.
Better?
But
Is that better? Is that better? Yeah. Hey.
What fucking bear is it, lads? Huh?
Have a lovely midwinter. Merry Christmas.
Fades away like the army of the dead in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. That blade was broken. It has been remade. Yeah. So, how do you think something like this particular tradition has come about? What do you gents think? Where do you think it's come from? If you had to guess.
Homeless people.
Cool. Lewis?
Boredom.
Correct.
Which one are you going to pick, James?
So
Homeless
good.
people
I
or
don't
boredom?
know. They're all really good. So the exact actual origins are quite unclear, but based on what information that is available, we can surmise it what it represents. Don't laugh at the lack of evidence.
What do you think it is, guys? Well, it's unclear.
End of episode. No, but this is where you have to, look deeper.
Mm-hmm.
Look deeper and deeper, and that's what I'm going to do now. So we already know.
Crack.
I resent that statement, Lewis.
You just have to be fucking doped to like a little drugs.
Not like drugs crack. For the crack. You know.
For the fun.
Oh,
of it.
just for the fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like a dope fiend.
But crack pony, is it?
Ooh.
Crack pony? Drug horse?
Drugs mule.
Drugs mule. Thanks for getting my mind there in the end. Drug
Pony.
What do you mean? Everyone's aware of what a drug pony is. What are you talking about? Get my drug pony out here. But yeah, so we know what wassailing is.
Mhm.
What's wassailing, guys?
That's where you go. Whoa!
Well done. So wassailing is a supportive community act to wish good fortune to all. But why the horse? So I mentioned earlier that it was was pagan in origin. And it is, but the use of a horse isn't just a random choice. See, Great Britain has a vast history of white and grey horses representing certain elements in folklore. A white or grey stallion has been featured in many a tale. One of the most obvious ones is the Uffington White Horse, which, I don't know if you guys know, it's that massive white chalk horse carved into the hillside in Oxfordshire and Berkshire.
I've not seen it.
Have you not seen it? Yeah, Luce is aware, yeah. Give me one second to educate Adam.
Educate me, please. I was going to say, educate me, daddy.
Okay,
Son.
That's it.
Ooh, that's quite nice.
Yeah.
It's like a crop
That's
circle.
the Uffington. Yeah, it's a ye olde crop circle. So this actual white horse dates back to around 800 BC,
Fuck
roughly, aka the Iron Age.
Ooh.
So I'm going to give you now a list of some usages and representations of the horse and possibly its meaning. Now, the Celts believed the appearance of a white horse meant purity and spirituality. It symbolized light and goodness, power and wealth, and freedom. Not only this, but they believed that many of their deities took the forms of horses and to be very wary of them. Deities, in case you guys aren't completely aware, it's like it's a god essentially. Like they're personally worship gods. And I'm not trying to make you guys feel simple. I'm just
No, you did. Thank you.
I'm trying to educate you, gents.
It's a horse. Do you know what a horse is?
Four-legged creature goes. No.
Yeah, is that a donkey, mate?
Is that a drug horse, mate?
Oh, you think you're talking about a donkey?
Yeah, that's the one. But they also, not only did they see their deities as horses, they said to also be very, very wary of them. Ooh. Because, they're unpredictable, those guys. The white horse is a central figure in many Celtic myths. Epona was a Celtic horse goddess who has been known to represent fertility, healing, and death. Her name apparently comes from the Celtic word for horse. Hello, I'm your goddess. Call me horse. Ooh.
Call me horse.
Horse! The Romans themselves quite liked the sound of Epona and adopted her as their own personal goddess of horses and fertility.
Call me horse.
The wink. I'll be your personal horse. Any day. So yeah, the Romans adopted Epona as their own personal goddess of horses and fertility. Which is an interesting mix, really, isn't it?
Horses and fertility.
Yeah.
Sounds like a really weird album.
Horses and fertility. Yeah, that's
Well, you know
Christmas
what
number one.
horses are known for.
I knew it. I just knew you couldn't handle yourself. One other belief is that horses had the ability to cross the borders between life and death, ferrying lost souls to and fro. I mean, maybe there's a reason why the 4 horsemen have horses. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse I'm talking about.
How the fuck is a horse going to ferry someone? Oh, wait, you just got on. Never mind.
Do you want to explain that?
They can't even drive a boat.
How can a horse with no space on its body to carry a human being ferry a soul to the other side? I have not heard such nonsense in my life.
I don't think they're qualified in boating.
I've never seen a horse ferrying
Captain.
a horse captain.
Where's your hat, Sir Horse? Admiral Horse!
So getting closer to the legend, in Welsh mythology, Rhiannon, a manifestation of Epona, rides a mysterious pale white horse. And she has something called the Necklace of Asses.
Did you say Welsh mythology?
Welsh mythology?
There it is. There's the upperclassness coming out.
The Welsh mythology.
Oh, Welsh. Sorry. Poor people about. Welsh.
Yeah, that's me, Mr. Rich over here. So yeah, Rhiannon, a manifestation of Epona, rode a mysterious pale white horse, and she actually had something called the Necklace of Asses. I knew they'd get
She
you.
did not.
She did. I promise you, she did.
What did this necklace look like? Just peach emojis everywhere.
I think they had emojis back in the day, Adam.
Oh,
You know.
do you know that for a certainty? Huh? Show me the proof. Oh, wait, you don't have any, like usual. Sorry, James. It's okay. It's okay to be starstruck by my insults.
That hurt.
Sorry, James.
That cut deep.
I'm just really firm on the belief that in the olden days they had emojis, okay?
Yeah.
Jesus was like, stable emoji, winky face,
Baby.
baby.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it was Joseph, not Jesus.
Saver.
Sacrilege!
Rhiannon was eventually shamed for being falsely accused of trying to murder her infant and had to act like a horse and carry visitors to the royal court.
This is so fun. This should have been the one we done on Saturday.
What?
This one.
Oh,
Can you imagine
mate,
being absolutely fucking...
I know, but come on. This is...
All right, we
Come
can
on,
do this, we
man.
can
Yeah.
do this,
So
we can do
she had to...
this. Pretend to be a horse.
she had to pretend to be a horse and carry visitors to the royal court, which that wouldn't be going your back, would it?
Oh, but that was a punishment.
Yeah, it was a punishment, yeah.
Oh, I thought she did it as like...
No, she...
Oh, it's not me. It's horse Rhiannon. Let me carry you to your destination.
she got falsely accused of trying to murder an infant kid and then had to act like a horse. I mean, I guess there's worse punishments out there.
What a weird...
I know, yeah. On your knees, you're carrying the visitors to the royal court.
Nay for me, Rhiannon.
Yeah. At a push with horse mythology, we could also fly towards Scotland and talk about Kelpies. The Kelpie is a form of water spirit that takes the form of a pure white horse. It has been described as a malicious creature that lures people onto its back, then plunges into a lake and vanishes, drowning the person. I can't get this without laughing because you guys keep laughing.
They're just so like I was hearing like, oh, it's this pure water spirit. But if you jump on its back, it's going to drown you.
Like most folklore, this nice thing comes to you, but it turns out it's got this
Beautiful
whole...
water spirit that is this horse, and then just every single time,
And it kills
I'm
you.
waiting for it.
We are going to cover Kelpies in more detail one day because they're quite a popular folklore figure in the British Isles. Imagine that though, just like, you know, because obviously going over this, horses have got this, you know,
Horses are bastards.
horses are seen as fancy things. Imagine some real sage guy sitting in a field just staring at a horse, just like,
You want to kill me, don't you?
majestic.
horse?
I hope it doesn't trample me. But yeah, we know horses.
Ensue trampling.
But we know horses as majestic creatures, and we can only gauge on what it truly represents, especially Marty Lwyd. But it definitely goes deeper. Maybe it's the skeletal form represents its links to the afterlife, but its jovial group of merry men around it are to disarm any unnerved witnesses. You know, at one point, the Marty Lwyd tradition was in danger of dying out. It was defamed by attacks from fiery Methodist and Baptist preachers in the 1800s. In 1852, the Reverend William Roberts, a Baptist minister at Blanno, Gwent, condemned the Mardy Lwyd as a mixture of old popish and pagan ceremonies. I wish of all this folly and all similar follies that they find no place anywhere apart from the museum of the historian and antiquary.
Imagine me. I just love the insult popish.
Yeah.
This is popish.
I'll start using that a lot more now. The essay you submitted was popish.
Fuck off, you pope.
Get off your pope, yeah. Get that weak-ass Christian shit out of here, you know what I mean? Ruining my fancy, weird old folklore traditions with your crosses and stuff. Get out of here! Roberts attacked the horse as sinful in his book, The Religion of the Dark Ages. But in this work, he also took it upon himself to transcribe 20 verses of Mardy Lwyd songs.
Oh, that's nice.
Which is nice. The Reverend who wrote this and hated everything about Mardy Lwyd would be horrified to know that his book proved a useful resource to later folklorists determined in reviving the custom. So, ha!
Yeah, he fucked himself.
Loser! Yeah, I know. What a fool. In addition to the disapproval of the religious, the Mardy Lwyd ritual seems to have been eroded by industrialisation and urbanisation, as the springing up of pubs and clubs to serve industrial communities lessened the need to celebrate Christmas with house-visiting customs. The Mardy Lwyd ceremony also seems to have gotten a bad reputation as of late due to the drunkenness and vandalism of some participants. Listen, I just seen a horse destroy my car! The horse set my car on fire!
It was a horse, man. It was a horse.
What exactly seems to be the problem here? As you can see me, my horse, yeah.
Men from all kinds of land come to this place.
To celebrate the grey mare. However, its partial popularity in Wales isn't just a household tradition, as some Welsh users online have stated that they have never actually heard of it at all. There is also similar animal head traditions, or hobby horses, elsewhere in Britain, with the likes of Poor Old Hoss in North Yorkshire, the Salisbury Giant and Hobnob, and Penglas in Cornwall. My personal view is that the mare itself, the skull mare, it's there to reassure you that death is much as part of a life as is being alive. To celebrate, come together as a community, much like Samhain, the souls of your ancestors and the fact that we are lucky to be alive, which itself should be celebrated. And that just goes for nature as well. Lucky enough to have, fruit growing on trees and a harvest that year.
So it's like, you may as well have a good time, believe in prosperity.
Yeah, celebrate it.
Death is round the corner.
Death is there as much as life is, and unfortunately, it's scary to admit it, but it's as much a part of life as is being alive, and I'll continue here, life always returns, resilient, as do the seasons, maybe a little different each time, and every season that ends is technically a death, some consider, and it does eventually return, and maybe Mardy Lwyd is just a funny old way to tell us that.
End of the year.
Yeah, exactly. And if you don't buy into the horse stuff itself, maybe this will work better for you.
It's not the point.
Yeah, life and death are forces, and the mare is merely a symbol of them. Does that?
That's nice. That's a nice little end of that.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, I've got one little last bit here, because if you don't find my personal interpretation, interesting, that's okay. But maybe Vernon Watkins put it better in his ballad about the grey mare. The living are defended by the rich warmth of the flames which keeps that loneliness out. Terrified, they hear the dead tapping at the panes. Then they rise up, armed with the warmth of firelight. So that does kind of tie into my interpretation that it is like living death, but not as in the dead trying to get you. It's more there's life and death together.
Cheeky reminder.
As one.
Yeah.
And that it should be celebrated in a way as horrible as it can feel at times. And at the end of the year, end of the year, death of the year, welcome in the new year with some guys coming to your house and eating all your old sauces.
I was going to say, it feels strange to end this on like a little poignant note, considering all the shit we've talked about.
Well, I'd like to say it gives us credit that we, despite the amount of nonsense we chat about it, I at least care about what I'm talking about, What
do you think, Lewis?
I think that was a very nice way to end.
Yes.
But he's not giving an opinion. That's just him saying...
What's your opinion, Lewis?
I think it's a cool tradition.
There we go. You've heard it from the horse's mouth.
Hey!
Hey!
Imagine going on like a Marley Lwyd website and it's got like, quotes and stuff and it just says,
Lewis
Lewis Carter, I think this is
it's
a
a
cool,
pretty
pretty
cool
cool tradition. Lewis Carter. He's so proud of himself. Look at him. Look at him. So yeah, that is our first, technically, Christmas folklore, Christmas topic for 2021. Thoughts?
It's a good one.
Thank you.
I liked it.
The most popular one to go to is Krampus usually. And we will
Yeah.
do Krampus one day. But I thought
next
we'd
year.
go with something a little more...
Yeah, a little bit
a
more
little
obscure.
more obscure, a little less well known, you know. But yeah, any last word? Any last words?
There's been too much said already from myself.
We've truly outdone ourselves this episode,
cannot.
I think.
I cannot. I simply cannot.
I can't do it anymore.
I just think it's just a homeless propaganda. That's
Right. Well,
and on that note,
well, we ended it nice and poignantly. Now we've gone into so.
no, we wish you all the best.
And a very Merry Christmas to you all. And you, Lewis, any parting words?
Nay.
I can't argue.
Brilliant.
That, to be fair. Brilliant. You know what we didn't do?
What?
I'm pretty sure we didn't introduce ourselves.
We didn't again?
3 episodes in a row.
I'm
now.
Adam. This is James, and that's Lewis.
There we go. Thank you very much. And guys, if you ever enjoyed the episode and you want to keep following us in the most personal sense, you can find us on Instagram at MMMidlanders or at MMMidlanders. That's how you can find us. And if you want to email us anything, any information, anything at all, any fan fiction you want me to read, yeah, do it. It's Marvels.
Erotica.
Yeah, do it. Marvels.mysteries@gmail.com. And that's marvels.mysteries@gmail.com. And also, yeah, if you'd be so kind to leave us a positive review or just a review in general on Apple Podcasts, that's always nice to read. One of my favourite ones recently is someone going, even if the topics they're discussing aren't that interesting, the banter between them is.
Even if the chat is absolute shit.
Did you write that, Adam?
No, I didn't write that.
Hey, Dally.
I've never left a review in my life.
TikTok, maybe.
Oh.
But anyway, with that note, any final words, fellas? I know you've already said them, but any more final words?
Tune in next week. Or
Yes, of course. Thank you, Adam.
You're welcome.
Tune in next week for our Christmas extravaganza. It'll be out on Boxing Day. Basically, we will be chatting absolute nonsense, but
You think this is best?
I'm putting you through. This is bad, guys. Lewis and Adam are going head to head in the quiz of the ages. A quiz of ages. Who is truly the best co-host? Adam Daly or Lewis Carter? There's going to be alcohol. There's going to be gift giving. I've got some presents to give to Lewis and Adam as well. So either way, they're both winners in my eyes. But seriously, one of them's going to lose. And it's going to be hilarious. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. And until next time, we've been Marvel's Mysteries and Midlanders. I'm James. He's Adam.
Hello.
And he's Lewis Carter. Have a great week, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. She likes boys.